Hey guys, it's Frank and Kevin from Excursion with Wheels.
Hey, I have a question.
What?
I have a question.
We're filming, you know.
Are you? I know, and are you starting without me?
Well,
Is this a regular Q&A?
yes, it is. All right, now that we're all settled and together here, let's get started on the questions.
I have a question.
Oh, not another one.
Yeah, I have a question.
What?
Have you seen our new Teespring t-shirts?
No.
I made new Teespring t-shirts.
Okay. I heard you did.
I did.
I heard through the grapevine.
Yes. And Elizabeth Joyce, who's a subscriber, ordered some.
Oh, awesome.
She ordered
Thanks, Liz.
the Cruise Blues t-shirt.
Oh, wow.
I've got the Cruise Blues. But we made I got the damn passport shirt.
Finally.
So if they haven't seen any of the new creations, right, they should go where?
To Teespring.
And it's, we have a link. It's a link in the description, right, that they can check them out.
Click it on.
But also, you want to tell them what I came up with yesterday? You don't have to tell them.
What?
Well, remember I told you I have a whole bunch of other designs in mind.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
So maybe in like the next 6 months, I'll have more coming out.
More T-shirts.
I know. So why don't we get to the first question?
Yes, that's what I
And
thought.
it might be a me question.
Oh,
so
okay.
you read it for me.
Okay. All right. First question is came through the chat. I have a $200 cruise credit from Princess. Can I use this to make reservations for specialty dining pre-cruise, meaning while at home? I'm guessing that means pre-cruise.
Well, that's tricky because it doesn't have all the information that I would need.
Right.
So I'll answer it in a couple different ways.
Okay.
Right? If this is a $200 gift card that you got from somebody, then you can use it to book a pre-cruise specialty dining.
Well, it's a cruise credit, right, from the company.
Yes, but that's what. Wow, you're assuming that.
Well, I am.
Because this was typed in during a premiere, so it might not have been. It just might be the way he worded it. But not everybody words things.
Well, how are we supposed to answer it if you're not giving us what we need?
Because there's onboard credit,
Right.
right? There's onboard credit, and some companies
there's
allow you to use onboard credit pre-cruise,
Right.
like Royal Caribbean.
Right.
We haven't cruised Princess in a very, 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 very long time.
And then you got
So,
onboard
I'm not
credit
sure.
while you're on the ship, and even
Right.
some of the onboard credit could be limited to what you can and can't use.
Right.
We found that out.
And so a couple of questions would be, is it a limited cruise credit? So, for example, a lot of the lines offer where you can buy onboard credit, and it's just blatant. You can use it whatever you want.
Right.
Some cruise lines have gift cards that you can buy. Like locally, we
Right.
can buy Carnival gift cards, NCL gift cards. I think I saw a Royal Caribbean gift card at one of the stores. So that can be used for anything, including booking a cruise. But they also sell on their websites, or they have specials at times when you book your cruise that you can get a specific credit. So it would be like a spa credit.
Right.
Right? So only you can answer the question what type of credit you have. If it is a gift card, yes, you should be able to use it pre-cruise. If it's onboard credit, you can use it, but you have to tell them that you want to book your reservation and you have onboard credit. And
everybody's different.
everybody's different. And I know like the way NCL operates is if we have onboard credit, they don't take the onboard credit from us to book the reservation. They just don't charge you, and they block off your time so that you can go, and then you pay for it when you're on board.
Now, and that Royal Caribbean cruise to Bermuda that we had to cancel, if I remember correctly, we had a $50 onboard credit.
I think we had even more
on the list. And, oh yeah, actually we did have more, and we were able to book
Because I booked a couple things.
dinner and internet pre-cruise from home, and we were able to use it. It was listed right there on our Royal Caribbean website.
Right.
But again, everybody is different, and there's always stipulations and rules as to this. So, you really need to check with your TA.
Right.
Or wherever, whether it's your private one at home or directly with a cruise line.
Right.
So kind of hard to answer.
But I would say generally yes. Generally yes. And you know what? You can reach out to the cruise line. It's a really quick phone call. They're probably not real busy right now. Right. So just reach out.
They'll be happy to hear from you.
And if you haven't booked through the cruise line directly, if you're using an agent like we do, then you reach out to your agent. So let's get to the next question. I believe it was from a live chat, and I will defer to you for the answer on this one.
All right.
And it said, do you think that they will clean the ships properly to fight against the virus? And what she's referring to, if anybody's watching this at a later date, because we have some Q&As from 2 years ago, and very often we get questions about, what are you talking about?
Check the date of the video.
Right. The date of the video will be down in the left-hand corner of the description of the video.
But here we are in 2020, and we're talking about the coronavirus.
Or COVID-19.
Where cruising has been suspended, pretty much everything is shut down, but hopefully everything will go back into business and cruising will start up again. And the question is, do you think that they're really going to clean the ships properly to fight against the virus? Do I think? I think absolutely. This virus has hit the cruise industry as well as so many other hotels and airlines. And do you think they're going to just back as normal, usual? I don't think so.
Well, I would say, this is what I would say about this. We really don't know where they're going or what their stipulations will be at the time. However, I will tell you that wherever that ship ports is leaving out of, embarks from, there are rules and regulations that they have to follow. And I believe that the ports will have it in place that they have to do certain things. Right?
Now, just to give you an idea.
And I just want to say something before you go into just an idea of what they might do. I want everyone that's listening to me and Frank today to take a breath while you're at port, right? Because we all want to stay healthy and safe.
Yes.
So once we go back to cruising again, embarkation might take a longer time.
Right.
And you need to keep in mind that they have to take apart the beds, clean everything, and now they have to sanitize everything.
Right.
And that may become a regular thing.
Right. And so it's not going to be the quick turnover that everyone is kind of used to.
Right.
You know?
And I just want everybody to think.
Right.
Because, during this whole thing, I've been out. I'm the one that goes out and does the things.
Right.
And I'm noticing people are starting to get impatient again. Hurry up in the line. Hurry up. And it's like, no, I'm not going to put my stuff on the conveyor belt. We're going to wait until they do their sanitation process. I'm not getting kicked out of the store.
Right. There's a procedure in place, and we're going to follow the procedure.
I just wanted to put that out there because I'm just imagining what's going to happen.
So many people are so impatient, and everybody just needs to calm down. Safety first.
Well, and everyone's going to be so excited.
I know, they are. They're going to be so excited. They're all going to want to get back to cruising, get on board the ship, but patience, people, patience. But just to give you an idea from an article, everybody, pretty much knows about the Diamond Princess that was ported in Japan, the big outbreak on the Princess. And this kind of gives you an idea of what they did to clean that ship. Now, I'm not saying that this is what they're going to do on every changeover, but here's an idea of what they had,
very extensive.
Had they do to really kind of get that ship back and to really get it cleaned and disinfected. Now, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, provided feedback on the disinfection plan at the cruise line's request. They went to the CDC. There's actually a chief of CDC vessel sanitation program. Who knew that? And they work in conjunction with the World Health Organization, and they were in contact with Japan's Ministry of Health. Now, what they had to do on that ship was they removed all the linens, the bedding, and other material goods, totally got rid of them. Disinfection of the entire vessel, including high-touch surfaces. Disinfection of carpet and hard surface cleaning. Disinfection and cleaning of the HVAC systems throughout the entire ship, heating and air conditioning. Soft materials like linens and towels were thrown away, discarded, and have been replaced by brand new items.
Now that, I'm sure that part of it is very much not going to happen.
No,
every
not on a
time.
regular turnover, but again, high-touch surfaces including doorknobs, lobby doors, handrails, and corridors were wiped down. Then low-contact, non-porous surfaces were cleaned using an electrostatic sprayer or an aerosolized, I'm sorry. Ooh, that's a tricky one.
Oh, yeah.
Aerosolized mister with broader applications.
And now we have seen this. We have seen this. This is a technique that they were using prior to COVID-19 to deal with norovirus and just general cleaning.
Right, and it was used on flooring, walls, furniture, metal, and other surfaces. Now, the carpets in the HVAC systems and any associated mechanical system and ductwork, as I said, were also cleaned. For all COVID-19 related projects, the cleaning company that they used was EPA registered. We're using EPA registered products suitable for the COVID-19 virus.
Right, and I think that's going to be the key with the cleaning process. It's going to change a little bit, and it's going to be the type of product that they have to use.
Right.
Right?
They have to make sure that what they're using is going to kill that particular virus.
And we want to thank our contact at USA Today for that information. Let's go on to the next question because it kind of will affect the next question.
Right.
And the next question was, what is the process of embarkation?
Yeah, people always want to know
the best process.
What's the best way for me to get on this ship? Fast, fast, fast. And I think fast, fast, fast is going to be just a little slower, slower, slower now.
We always say that the best process is to follow the cruise line's policies. So if the cruise line has said you're showing up at noon, you show up at noon. You don't show up at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock and sit there waiting.
Especially when you're talking
now.
Massive crowds in a port terminal where now social distancing and crowd control is going to be even more paramount. So I think that the staggering of people arriving is going to be really going to be held. Everyone's really going to be held to account on that one.
I want everybody to always pay attention to your surroundings. Make sure you read the signs. And that goes to our next point, which is the status level perk.
Right.
Frank and I are Platinum Plus. We go in a different line. We would also go in a different line because he is disabled. This will slow down your process, irritate you, irritate the staff. And sometimes the staff will irritate you by telling you to do what you should do and they're wrong. Just listen to them and then blow your stack later, like I do. Like I'm thinking of the last time we were on the Escape, I think it was, when we were on Escape.
We know for a fact
where
the cruise lines have a separate line for mobility challenge handicap passengers. And the person in the port said, and we asked, where is the line? And they said, I don't know what you're talking about. Get in the regular line. And we said, no, there's usually a special check-in line for handicap accessible people. No, get in line. So we did. We got in the giant, long, snaking line. And
it was miserable. I had to snake through with a wheelchair.
Snake me around. You know, we had the carry-on luggage and totes. No sooner did we get behind the person than a port terminal came over and said, what are you doing in this line?
You don't belong here.
You don't belong here.
We go in a separate line.
We have a special line for handicap accessible passengers.
And then they said, and what's your status level? Right. And I'm like, we're Platinum Plus. Well, you don't have to be in this line anyways. So you just need to be aware of the signage. You need to be kind of
familiar.
Try to familiarize yourself.
Kind of hard.
As you come in to the terminal, take a second, look around, notice where the signs are, and that would be a big thing.
Right.
And then the next thing is wait till the rush is
Yeah,
over.
a lot of people are like, you know what? I'm just going to wait till later in the afternoon. I know that the ship is supposed to leave, let's say, at 4 p.m. I'm going to get there around 1,
I really
1 and
feel
2. Let everyone rush on the ship. I should arrive at the port terminal, and it should be
I really
empty.
feel that's not going to happen anymore.
I know.
That's really not going to happen anymore. It's unsafe. They're talking about this thing rebounding again. So we need to follow what the cruise line tells you. If they say your boarding time is noon, you show up at noon. If your boarding time is
Everybody
1,
has in their heads, you know, trying to
get there early. How am I going to get on
there
faster?
early, get there later, get there. The finagling in their head.
I guarantee you, when you get on that ship, there still will be food.
Yeah.
And there still will be booze.
Yes.
Because they have just loaded on the provisions for the 7 or 14 day or whatever, however many days you're going. So
Patience.
and the buffet will be open. Don't
Patience.
worry. So the next question.
We have NCL gift cards. Nice for you. Can we use them to pay for our excursions?
Yes, you can.
It's money.
You can. I will preface this with, because NCL does 2 types of gift cards.
Okay, good to know.
So they do like a gift card that comes in the mail. Like you could go on the NCL Shops website. I'll try to remember to link it below. You should write that down.
Okay.
Sorry, he's got the pen.
Hold on.
And purchase an actual gift card. Now, there's 2 ways you can get it. You can get it in an e-format, which they'll email it to you, and you email it to the intended recipient. Or you can get an actual gift card, like you'd get at a store.
Go to Target and buy one.
Well, not all Targets have
No,
them.
I know, but as an example.
I'm just saying, yeah. And
how many times has Sean and Sue given us a gift of gift cards, knowing we're going on a cruise?
So if it's an actual gift card itself, those have to be used when you board on the ship. So you won't be able to book your shore excursion that way, right? You won't be able to pay for it. Because normally when you book your shore excursion, you have to pay for it. So if it's an actual physical gift card, that won't be an option.
So
if it's an e-gift card, you can.
Okay. E-electronic.
But also, I would say...
so if I have a hard gift card, basically what you're saying is I can make my reservation for my excursion from home, but once I get on the ship, I can go to guest services?
No. You have to pay for the shore excursions ahead of time.
Oh, that's right.
So
that's right. From home, I've already paid. Yeah.
Right. So what I say is rethink how you're going to work things, right? Budget things, okay? So we try to pay for everything ahead. But some people don't. So if you're going on a shore excursion and you're going to pay for it ahead, maybe you don't pay your tips ahead.
Oh, okay.
And then that goes on your account, and you use that gift card to pay for.
That's kind of what I was trying to go after. Is that I can go to guest services and hand them that gift card and say, put this on my ship account, to lower my balance.
To lower your balance, but you can't use it to pay for
because you've already done that at home.
Right.
Okay.
So I hope that answers the question. I know it's lengthy, and there are other cruise lines do it a little different. Every cruise line is different. So like Royal Caribbean, if you're sailing on Royal Caribbean, you can use your gift cards to pay for your shore excursions ahead of time. You can use your onboard credit that you've purchased, that you've received as a perk.
Right, we did that.
And Princess Holland, Carnival, they all work a little bit differently, so you just have to read the rules and regulations.
Boy, you have to be a master of cruising.
Yeah, master of cruising or a lawyer, right?
You're like, have to take, when do I graduate from the, Cruising Masters 101 program?
Oh my gosh, what is this question? What is all this Gamaria, as I would say. It says, the next question says, if you have $5,000 in FCC, and which is future cruise credit. Okay, so let me tell you first, guys, I'm looking at this question thinking, I don't want to do math. And it just takes me back to like 5th grade where they say Johnny had 12 apples. He gave 6 to Sue. Sue had 4 oranges. How many artichokes did they have?
Right, like,
You know.
I don't know.
So anyways, it says if you have $5,000 in future cruise credit and the cruise you book is $4,500, does the $500 left become onboard credit, or do I need to apply that to a future cruise? So I don't know what this question was. So because future cruise credits are all different. It depends on what kind of future cruise credit it is. And I'm wondering, we have this down here, but I'm wondering if the person has $5,000 in future cruise credits that they purchased, or is it a cruise credit, future cruise credit because their cruise got canceled?
Yeah, I believe it was from a canceled cruise.
Okay, that's my question.
Yes.
Because if you have future cruise credits that you've purchased, you are only allowed to apply one of them per reservation. And on occasion, they will do a 2-for-1 where you can apply 2. Like Dave and Darlene are going to be going on a cruise, and they applied 2 future cruise credits on that, so they got $500 towards it. Now, as far as this is concerned, I don't really know the answer.
Certain things cannot be answered unless you contact the cruise line.
Well, and I'm going to tell you that there's a lot of missing information from this person's question. So the way that they're doing the future cruise credits and how they're issuing them and how you use them is all dependent on when you booked your cruise, when your cruise was canceled, if you canceled the cruise, or if they canceled the cruise.
I believe this particular question came from the cruise was canceled by the cruise line. They were given 125% future cruise credit to use that. That was the amount. And now they're looking to rebook.
I don't think that they're going to give them that money in onboard credit, because many of the cruise lines are giving onboard credit in addition
to entice them back along with that. But again,
and usually future cruise credit, irregardless of how you got it, is only good for booking a cruise.
Right, in terms of the cabin.
You can't convert it into money.
Well, in terms of can I use the balance of, can I use that $500 for dining or excursions?
Right. I don't think that they will allow you to do that. It's something you need to check with your specific cruise line, which is also a little bit of the information that's missing, which cruise line it is, because I would be able to answer a little bit better. But also, the thought process is they're giving you, for my common sense thought process, they're giving you extra money, right? So they're giving you 125%.
Right.
They're not going to hand you that cash, which is what they, in essence, do when they give you onboard credit. So if they did say you could, that onboard credit better be all used up, because if you have anything left, you're not getting it back.
Use it or lose it.
So, what's the next question?
Well, next one is, I booked an NCL cruise with all 5 free at sea perks. It was a great, cheap deal. What else will I have to pay for? Again.
Well, there's, not everything is all-inclusive when you get 5 free at sea perks. I mean, it's a great value.
So I believe the current perks as of today was the dining package, the beverage package, some free Wi-Fi, shore excursion.
I don't know. Are they running the
and there was a
fifth sail free?
Possibly there was a 5th one.
So there's always stipulations on the free at seas.
Right.
You will have to pay, and this is why we say to people, if you're not drinkers, and they're saying to you, oh, you're going to get the 5 free at sea, you do not have to take it. You do not have to take the free unlimited beverage package just because they're saying you get all 5.
Right. Now,
because you have to pay the gratuities.
Right. So that's the thing.
Daily gratuities.
And the drinks package might be free. The dining package might be free. But you have to pay the gratuities on the dining package. You have to pay the gratuities on the drinks package. And you have to pay the daily per person ships gratuities.
Now, if you're new to cruising, you should not poo-poo the fact that they're doing daily gratuities and gratuities for these drinks packages and blah, blah, blah. Your daily gratuities is a breakdown of everyone on the ship is going to get a little cut. And that's the cleaning staff.
Right.
Who else am I thinking? The accounting
You've
department.
got all the people behind the scenes.
All the people that
in
make your
the kitchen,
vacation.
in maintenance. Yeah, the cleaning staff. And not just the people you see like your cabin steward or your restaurant servers or whatever. There's so many behind the scenes people, and they all share in that.
And generally, the bartenders do not share in the daily gratuity cut. So you're paying their gratuity when you pay the gratuities on your free drink package. So please, 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 we always say, do not cancel your daily gratuities. You're screwing all those people.
Everybody.
Okay?
All those hardworking people.
And we know that that you want to feel great and nice by going, here, thank you for the great service and handing over money. But, that's not how things work.
Are you going to hit all 1,500 crew members?
Right.
You're not.
Ooh, my back itches.
So, let's be real here. But again.
And another thing you're going to have to pay for is taxes and port fees.
That's right.
And that's going to vary from cruise to cruise depending on
where you're going.
Where you're going. And, outside the obvious of you have to pay for shore excursions if you want to do a shore excursion. You might have to pay for specialty dining if you don't take a package.
Right. You're going to shop at the gift shop?
cream.
The gift shops?
The gift shops, the gelato place.
Right. Laser tag.
Race car.
All the,
race car?
Right.
What am I
the
trying to
racer,
say?
yeah. But all those, extra things that ships have are not always free.
Right.
And if you want to avail yourself, it's going to cost you. So keep that in mind, that great, low, cheap price has a lot of hidden cost add-ons to it. Remember that.
So what's the next question?
Well, let's see. There's a multitude of questions. Let's see. And a lot of them are personal questions, like...
what has Frank been cooking lately?
What have I been cooking lately? Everybody wants to know.
Not much.
No. Well, I've been doing it's called the cooking on and off, where if I cook, make a meal, like if I make stuffed peppers and sauce on a Monday, it will be an easy meal on a Tuesday, like tuna melt and fries, simple, Tuesday. And then Wednesday, you'll get steak and baked potato.
We haven't really done anything fancy.
Right, but then the next day, it'll be...
Oh, the creamy roasted red pepper.
Yes.
If y'all haven't tried that, there'll be a link above. Did we do a video on that?
We did, yes.
Yeah, link above
It's
for that video.
Creamy
you have
roasted
to try
red
it.
pepper chicken.
It freezes awesome, and it's even better the next day.
So I've been like an on and off kind of thing because, frankly, I just don't have the energy every day to make these meals. So it's easy day, cooking day.
So the next question is, what sorts of things will you add to your packing lists, checklists when cruising in a post-pandemic world?
Gosh, it's like post-apocalyptic world. We already have a very good checklist in place. We always have all our hand sanitizer. We have wipes. We each have one, and then we have backup that are extras that are packed. And we have the wipies.
We bring
we have all that.
extra medicine,
Right.
Extra prescription medicine, but we also kind of bring a little travel pharmacy of cold,
Over the counter.
decongestant,
Stomach.
So
Yeah, we're
I mean, I
covered.
feel like we're really prepared.
We're drugstore covered.
We really won't be adding anything.
Yeah, we're pretty well prepared. We've got cough drops, throat drops. I mean, we're covered. I got the whole pharmacy there. So yeah, we're good. Who's next on that? Is that for you? Has Kevin designed some sort of sophisticated scheduling system to cut and color all his clients' quarantine hair once this is over? Well, let me tell you, I can just tell you that his clients are near the breaking point.
So we really don't know what's going to happen when this is all over and what our restrictions will be in New York as far as how many people can be in the salon, what are we going to be required to do, if people are going to have to wear masks, are we going to have to wear masks, how we're going to have to disinfect, all those things. So we have designed the most sophisticated scheduling system we can think of, which is an old-fashioned paper book and a pencil and a telephone. That's all we're going to do is we're going to reach out to people via telephone, text, and Facebook.
Right.
If they're on Facebook, and we're just going to schedule accordingly.
Right, but again, the systems.
We don't know what the systems are going to be.
That's going to be directed by the state of New York.
My guess would be is that we're going to have to sanitize between each client.
Oh, yeah.
We're probably going to have to wear masks and
Distance.
Social distancing. So if they allow, everybody to have a client, that would be great. But in between each client, I'm sure I'm going to have to schedule like 15 minutes to clean.
Right. That's going to be
it's going to have to be scheduled in, and I'm sure for myself, I am going to schedule a break in.
Right. Clients will probably have to wait outside in their cars. One person leaves, one person enters.
Beyond the Thunderdome.
Right. Accumulation of people in a waiting room? No. Friends and relatives?
I've actually already taken the chairs out of the waiting area.
So when you have like friends and relatives that bring somebody and they all hang out while they're getting done? No.
Thanks for coming, right?
Here's your hat, what's your hurry?
Right. I also have done away with coffee at our shop because that is a big center for disease, right? Because
and for the cluster of people who want to hang out and have coffee.
Right. Well, that's why I'm saying a center for disease.
Yeah.
Well, you're thinking of the touch.
I'm thinking of the, yes.
Everybody's touching and the saliva and the dirty cups and all that. So we did away with that. Before we even shut down.
No more coffee clutch hangouts.
No more coffee, no more treats.
Right.
I know that they're all upset about it.
I know. You want coffee, you got to go and bring your own coffee.
BYOB.
That's right.
BYOC.
Right. BYOC. Bring your own coffee. I'm not sure what's in the coffee, but bring it yourself.
So the final question we have today is, have you tried any of the new quarantine classic cuisine, like whipped strawberry milk or... What's that word?
Dalgona coffee or peanut butter bread. Yeah, peanut butter bread.
I haven't heard of any of these things.
I have heard of the whipped strawberry milk.
Is that just quick?
I don't know, but
the one with the bunny, the little bunny.
I don't know, but I'm going to Google the peanut butter bread. Definitely.
I would like strawberry milk. I like strawberry milk.
Yeah, you do. I'm lactose intolerant, so there won't be any strawberry milk for me.
Right. But when I think of things like when I hear whipped strawberry milk, I'm going to tell you what I think of.
Quick.
I think of embellishing whatever it is.
Right.
Because if I'm going to go through the hassle of getting the milk and the strawberry flavoring to put in the milk and stirring it, I'm going to stick it in the blender and stick a couple scoops of ice cream in and just make a strawberry shake. So we'll have to check out.
Lots of Googling going to be going on.
We're going to have to check out these things. And speaking of checking out, we want you all to check out our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I think we already said it, but we'll say it again. If you're not already a regular subscriber, please click that subscribe button.
What's up with that?
I know.
People are watching all the videos, but be a regular Cruising with Wheels family member.
Do you know that 48% of the people that watch our videos are not subscribed?
I think it's a little higher than that.
No, it's 48%.
Is it?
I looked before we came down here. To
Oh,
film.
currently. Okay, well then the
That's the current
percentage has
information.
gone down again. Oh, good.
But I do want to thank you all for coming and watching us
Yes,
today.
for another exciting Q&A.
But until next time, remember,
Always travel safe.
and cruise often.